3 years later, after Jimin enlistment, his parents ask him to marry you because you are the love of their son and they want to keep you close. Jimin was not ready at first, but when he remembers the words and promises of his Hyung, he agrees. Mayan, please try to understand. Marry me or there is no chance for you. I want to live for Hoseok. So live like this. I want to stop you. Try to understand. If you marry another guy, maybe he will not accept you like this. You will? Questionably. Yes, confidently. What if you demand love later? I won't be able to give you. Disappointedly. A week later, I do. Tears start flowing down. Now you may kiss the bride. You keep a hand on Jimin's chest to stop him. He notes tears continuously drop down your eyes. At home, you and Jimin decided to live in a separate house despite being with family, so they won't force you. The corner one is our room. What do you mean by our? Frown. Look, no way. Look, not possible. Aish, listen to me first. We have guards here, so it's not safe for you to be in a separate room. What's the use of a guard when you don't trust them? Jimin processes and about to speak again, and the left one is mine. Knock before entering. You walk into the room and sit on the bed. As soon as you remove your veil, you start crying again. You take out the photo frame of Hoseok, hug his picture frame and fall asleep. Late at night, Jimin couldn't sleep, so he started roaming here and there. When he found out that you are sleeping uncomfortably, he hesitated but walk inside anyway and make you sleep in a comfortable position. He pulls the frame from your hold and his eyes smile, seeing the frame of his Hyung smiling. I hope you won't be disappointed. I just try to fulfill my promises which you hand over me before your enlistment. He carefully keeps the frame on the side table and left. Before leaving, he locks your door. He commands his guard to stay outside of the house, not to enter inside in the presence of yours. Only in emergencies they are allowed. Next morning, you walk downstairs. He is there at the dining table waiting for you. You take a seat and at night you are the one who enters my room? Yes. Why? Frown. Because you didn't even close your door? So it means that you can enter anyone's room if the door is open? Wow, what ethics. Couldn't you just let me finish the sentence? Wow, what ethics. Shook his head. Gasp. You? Let me speak first. No, I don't want to hear your voice. He passes a glare. Yeah, you. I said I don't want to hear your voice. Yeah. You pass a glare. He gets up from his seat. Well, I am going to leave for an office, so sigh. Nothing. He walks away while you are sipping coffee. But you stand up and run outside. He was about to get inside the car. Hey, wait. He turns around. Sigh. What? Office? Did you take over the family business? Yes. But why? Sigh. Because that condition isn't good enough to handle the business after Hobie Hyung's death. Sadly, he looks away. You nod. What are you waiting for? Go now. He shook his head and get inside the car and drove away. Later at night, as Jimin get back home, he asked the maid about you. Where is Mayan? She is in her room. Did she have her dinner already? Yes. What about you? Should I prepare the table for you? No. He walks upstairs again, finding your door open. He peeks and saw you crying, complaining to Hobie about leaving you. Jimin also loves his Hyung. It hurts when he sees that everyone is crying for Hobie. He wants to console you, but he knows that you never allow him. Aside from that, he also wants a console and a hug, but he never gets that. He consoles his parents being a strong one, but no one understands that he is also getting weak sometimes. I love you, Hobie. I love you, Hyung. Please come back. Tears start to stream from his eyes. He wiped away his tears and left. Next morning, today you are waiting for him. He comes downstairs in a hurry. Maya and I, come have a breakfast. No, actually I have an important meeting to attend. That's not what you want to do. That's why I'm struggling. Chuckle. Well, have your breakfast. I am not going to skip my meal just for you. Sigh. Bye Mayan, see you soon. Fake a smile, he walks away. At evening, you are in your room when a fragile, clear and a bright voice of Jimin singing hit your eardrums. You walk straight toward his room and find him singing while playing guitar. You lean to the door frame but he stops in the middle because his voice cracks. That's a promise, right? Hobie's favorite song? Soap. You walk inside and sit next to him. You take the guitar from his hand and hold his hand. You remember that he always wants you to be the singer? Jimin nods. I still remember that you scared me whenever you shout. Chuckle. You just act because you want Hoseok Hyung's attention. Giggle. You know Hoseok always thinks that we both tease you. But I think you and I tease Hoseok more. He nods, smiling. I pull him with a t-shirt and you pull him with his hand. Tears streaming down your eyes, and the same goes for him. You stand up and are about to run away, but he holds your hand. I can't. I can't console you when I need someone else to console me. He wipes his tears and get up from the bed. He hugs you. So let's console each other. You hesitate at first but later hug him back. Time skips. Next morning. You are sleeping in your room when downstairs Mrs. Jung Won enters and asks the maid about you and Jimin. He already left for work and she is still sleeping. Mrs. Jung frowns. How's everything here? Curiously. Actually, Mrs. Jung, they sleep in different rooms and they don't talk much. Mrs. Jimin always has her meal before him while he waits and but Anyong auntie. Anyong angrily. Where is Jimin? He might be in his office. You don't even know where your husband is? Wow, what a wife does he have. It's better to stay single for him. Auntie, I go to your room. I will wait for Jimin angrily. But I can't imagine that you are the same girl I want for Hoseok disappointedly. You left while having tears in your eyes. Mrs. Jung wants to spend her time so she starts roaming around when her eyes land on a CD's rack. Her eyes caught a CD with the title Childhood Memory. She smiles and her eyes are filled with tears at the same time because this CD contains all the lovely childhood memory of her two sons. She plays the CD and starts watching it while being smiley. You are crying in your room when Mayan, your eyes widen as you hear Hoseok's voice calling your name. You walk out of the room and start running down the stairs. Hobie, sobs. You start calling him, getting Mrs. Jung's attention. She realizes that you hear Hoseok calling you. She was about to stop you when you lost your balance and rolled down the stairs. Mayan, he shouted your name in concern. He runs to you and kneels. To be continued. If you really like the FF, please like, share and comment. And if you want to be the part of the illegal chims, then subscribe to my channel. Saranghae illegal chims. Anyong.